We're back. This is Dear World Christian. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today, I'm doing something slightly different. I'm doing this strictly for YouTube content creators and for anybody that supports YouTube content creators and those who support social media content creators and those who create, you know what? This is just for everybody. You're somebody who's out here in social media and you're attempting to make a go at it. You want to make a little bit of income, maybe a second stream, third stream of income, maybe even make it a full-time gig. And you're trying to figure out, how do I do it? I'm not getting the brand deals. I'm not getting the sponsorships, so on and so forth. And I'm here to tell you today that it might be just as simple as having a cup of coffee. I'm going to share with you a site that I've been using, and it's not sponsored by them, but I've found great value in it. And I'm hoping that I can share it with you and that you will find value as a social media content creator or somebody that supports and encourages and enjoys social media content. And so here is the Buy Me a Coffee. I said, buy me a cup of coffee. Buy Me a Coffee website. It's very simple to use, very simple to engage with, and so on and so forth. So this is the initial landing page if you've never been on Buy Me a Coffee. There's different content creators that you can follow. We'll jump through some of those and different ways that you can give and donate. But let me talk about what actually that is. What does that actually mean? So Buy Me a Coffee is basically a site where supporters and encouragers of social media or creators of any kind can give a one-time donation to support a creator that they enjoy working with. And you can also, if the creator chooses, they can set up memberships and you might get exclusive materials, maybe an exclusive art piece or a specific t-shirt, kind of like my t-shirt here. You can get something special like that if the creator creates memberships or maybe one-on-one live discussions with a consultant. Fantastic way to build community as well as support your content creator of choice. So that is what Buy Me a Coffee is in a quick nutshell. Let's talk about what it actually looks like. So here on the page, you start at the top. You can log in or sign up, of course, all that kind of good stuff like that. So here's my Buy Me a Coffee page. If you follow me, you've seen it before. Since I call myself the Black Pope, I got the indulgences at the top. So if you follow me, you're already getting those crypto indulgences you can use at will. It's a nice little picture of my logo. I currently have 33 supporters. I wouldn't mind more. Um, Here is a nice little blurb about what I do, what Dear Woke Christian is about, as well as where to find me on the various social media platforms and the such like that. On the right-hand side, at the current moment, I don't have any membership set up, but I'm planning to change that as I've been teaching a class on context and biblical context specifically. So I'm hoping that soon I will roll that out and start offering memberships. And those memberships will be that the classes will be available to you well before they're available on YouTube or on the free platforms, or special lives where we're discussing various and sundry topics. So here, you can buy me a coffee. It's really that easy. Like, hey, want to buy you a cup of coffee? Thanks. You can buy me one, three, or five, or you can set up however much you want. You can buy me 10 or 20 or 100 coffees, whatever. Give me a nice little comment right there. Maybe say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. Great work. Fantastic summary, whatever, whatever. And drop that support. Um, I can't support myself. Um, and at the current moment, I'm just trying to maintain and keep up with my setup here. I'm actually going to replace my desk. So that's what I'm drawing the monies for now, is to actually replace the desk and to provide some more education so I can become a better YouTuber and content creator. I want to get better at editing. I feel like I'm getting better, but I always can improve. So I'll be looking to use those funds for that. Now, I want to show you what a little bit more of what the page looks like if you're setting up a page. So if you go up here to the top, you hit edit page, and here, of course, you change your name. You can give whatever your encouraging word is. I think this is super dope that you can add a picture or a video, which I need to do. I'm gonna add a video here. So make sure you come back and check it out. Of course, here's my blurb. You can add as many links in there as you want, as much detail about yourself as you want. Below that, you have I have all of my various social medias that I would like to highlight. And I think this is cool just in case you don't actually drink coffee or you don't like coffee like that. Guess what? You can change it. So it could be buy me a beer, buy me a pizza, buy me a book. And the cool thing is you can change this to anything you want as long as there's an emoji for it. So it could buy me a starship. I don't know. You can do that. So I you can change the colors. And of course, this is my green right here. And of course, it goes directly to my Twitter whenever I update things and the such like that. And then I could save it and we're done. We're back here. So this is the Buy Me a Coffee, the main page, if you will, once you've set up your page. There's a little bit more in the back office. So hold tight and we'll look in the back. Show you what it looks like in the back office. Show you a little bit of the back dealings. So let's check that out. So this is the Buy Me a Coffee back page, if you will. So it starts off with creators that I follow. So you can click here and see any of the creators that I follow or the such like that. If I don't follow you, please let me know. Send me a message if I'm not following you. I definitely want to make sure I do that. Um, so that's the creators that I follow. Here are any posts that I'm making. I can send out a post. I can add an album. I can even add an audio file. So if I wanted to send an audio message out to the people that support me, that's something I want to show you. So you can show here, let's say, hello to all. Pretty simple. Thanks. I want to spell that right, Jason. All right. So I got to thank you for your support. And I can just outright publish that. But the thing that I like is that it says, well, who can see this? I can send this to the public. So that's anybody that comes to buymeacoffee.com. Or I can say only to my supporters, only the people that support Dear Woke Christian on buymeacoffee.com. Or only my members, people that have paid for a monthly membership, that are getting classes or getting whatever special benefits, whatever like that. I can send it to whomever I want to. I think that's super dope. And this will go out if I email to my followers and supporters, then it will go out to all 39 of them. Bang. I'm not going to do that because I didn't have anything really to say. So I'm going to leave it. But I thought that was cool. And of course, you can see your previous messages. If you dig into your dashboard, you can see some of the analytics, how much support you've received, how many people are checking out your page, so on and so forth, how many people are supporting you specifically, how many members are supporting you. This is the last thing I wanted to really dig into, and it's called extras. You can set up as many benefits to your page as you can imagine. So if you are a writer, you can do a book read. You are a public speaker, an encourager, or motivational speaker. You can do a live motivation session or Q&A with with your members. You can do, if you're an artist, you can do special art projects, just tons and tons of crazy things. So all you do here is create a block, or rather pick an activity and make it available. So I could go right here, select from scratch. I could say coffee chat with content with creators. And let's say that that's going to cost, let's just go big. Let's go big. It's going to cost a whole $5. So if you spend $5, pay $5 for this special benefit, you will be able to come to this coffee chat with creators. I could add a thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail at the moment. Let's talk about how to create content. Now, the confirmation email, I could add the URL. So here's the Zoom link. Here's the link. So once somebody's paid for that, they'll get the email that comes to them and says, here's the link. Here's the link, www.jwitt.com. So they can go to the link. I can ask them questions. I can say, hey, I can ask them questions. I can limit the number of slots. So maybe we can say there's only 10 slots, or let's just say number of slots, 10 slots. And we only got 10 slots. So if you hurry up and buy, whatever. Special pricing for memberships. So if you're a member of Dear Woke Christian, maybe you'll get a different price. Let's see, $4. There we go. I love it. This thing's like it's following me. All right, and then I can make that available. Bang, right here. I don't want to tell people about this, so I'm not going to tweet that out. So we see here, I now have a new extra, which is coffee chat with creators. So I do need to, I'll remove that later. But jumping back to the main page, you see that this now at the top is a featured activity. So it's letting people know, hey, hurry up and buy this quickly as soon as you can. Go ahead and grab a hold of it because there's only going to be 10 of them available. So it's something cool, like, to help you as a content creator start generating a little bit of income, bringing in a little bit of support. But two, I think the most valuable aspect of this is you're able to build a community. These are people that support your project, that see what you're doing and want to fund it, that want to support. So yes, it's great to have views, it's great to have subscribers on the various platforms, but at the end of the day, if they're just consuming content, it doesn't necessarily help you in the long run. So if your goal or your desire is to make this a full-time effort, or your goal or desire is to bring in a second stream of income or third stream of income, it doesn't necessarily help. But this does. It does actually create a community where you're actually able to interact with this group of people who have put money towards your projects or funding towards your efforts. The third thing I think is really cool is this allows you to have that interaction. So it's kind of like a newsletter, kind of like an email, kind of like a blog, all wrapped together because you're having that interaction with your people. If I send them a message, they can reply back. And that being the case, if I'm doing something special, I can let this group of people know, hey, I'm doing something special on Thursday night at 7. Here's the link. Jump on the live stream. And that's special for them. So they can have that interaction. So if I'm ever removed from a social media platform, I do have a way and a means to communicate with my community because I've established my community across all social media platforms, whether that be Twitter or Gab or YouTube or whatever. I think that's super cool. It's a great way to not only interact and show your supporters what you're doing, but it's a great way to build that community between you and your supporters. So it's not just the, hey, you got a video, watch it, click like, and keep it moving. But we can have some interaction and some dialogue. I thought that was a great idea. So this is Buy Me a Coffee. If you haven't checked it out, please feel free to check it out. If you want to check out what I'm doing here, you see that I'm here on Buy Me a Coffee at Dear Woke CH. And until next time, everybody, thanks so much and keep it brewing.